I'm going to 100% Pokemon Unite's Eevee Festival Challenge, where I'll have to complete missions playing as each of the evolutions available in the game. First up is Sylveon, where I'll need to win 6 matches, including quick battles. Now, full transparency, this video is sponsored by the Pokemon Company International, but I've already been playing this game for literally hundreds of hours, so I was already gonna try out the Eevee Festival happening right now. They just made the new Eevee Apelorama Quick Battle mode available, which makes all trainers on both teams play as Eevee, then evolve into the evolution of their choosing. Eevee Chaos then ensues. When only 1 minute remains, a Gigantamax Eevee also makes an appearance. Whichever team takes it down gains the ability to score instantly into their opponent's goal zone. By playing this mode, you can obtain prizes such as the Unite license puzzle pieces for Sylveon, Glaceon, and Espeon, which are used to permanently unlock those Pokemon. Umbreon and Leafeon have just recently been released as well, along with checkered styled holoware for the Eevee evolutions. Pokemon Unite is free to play on iOS, Android, and Nintendo Switch. So go download it using my link in the description, add me as a friend, and let's play some games together. My favorite move to use with Sylveon is Hyper Voice because I get to knock out opposing Pokemon by yelling at them. You ain't getting away that easy, Espeon. Ah, it looks like the next team I'm facing has 3 Sylveons. Okay, I get it. That's a taste of my own medicine. I'm leaving. It was a close battle, but it wasn't over until the G-Max Eevee was slain. That's game. As expected, 6 quick battles flew by with Kevin Durant often congratulating me for getting MVP, which concluded Sylveon's list of missions. Up next was Glaceon, who I needed to win with 6 times along with knocking out Regieleki 15 times. That means I can play my favorite mode, Ranked. This is the ultimate test of skill, where players all around the world can prove they can steal my jungle? I called it, man! Whatever, I'll go with Gossiflower. You lose. Thanks, Zacian. Now let me show you what a real jungle carry looks like. After evolving into Glaceon, I learned 2 new moves, Ice Shard and Icicle Spear. The former rapidly increases my attack speed, and with each hit, Ice Crystals are added to my arsenal circling around Glaceon. I like to view them more as the Infinity Stones, because once I get all 8 of them, well, let me just show you the power of Icicle Spear.
Double kill. Triple kill. Quadra kill.
Technically, that Umbreon got that KO, but you get the point. Then there's Glaceon's Unite move that creates an ice zone that charges up your ice crystals too. Yeah, you're dead, Lucario. Run, Umbreon, run as fast as you can. You can't escape me. I'm the Glaceon Man! Delete. My team then proceeded to shred Regieleki in a matter of seconds, and upon its defeat, the Regi joins our side. Come, my Electric Titan, join us in battle! Umbreon, you fool, you think you can win? Lucario and Cinderace think they can crush and melt me with their fighting and fire typings. But I have the Infinity Gauntlet. Reality can be whatever I want.
And delete.
When coming into contact with a goal zone, Regieleki makes scoring happen instantaneously, assuredly putting us in the lead. The enemy team responds by going after our north goal zone. They even have their own Glaceon. However, I have now arrived. My ally Slowbro covers for me while I fire off Icicle Spears from a distance, slaying the copycat Glaceon. Venusaur is already up ahead, taking on the rest of them, so Slowbro and I come to his aid. Together, we annihilate the Umbreon, Clefable, and Cinderace with only Venusaur fainting on our side. With 2 minutes remaining, Rayquaza appears at the center of the map, and the announcer informs us it's a close battle. As you can see, even though our top lane dominated, our bottom lane had its struggles. By the time I got to the center, I started to panic as the opposing team was about to wipe out Rayquaza. Nice, Slowbro. Getting that kill steal granted each of us a shield that not only protects us, but also increases scoring speed. Unfortunately, I lost mine soon after since I was chasing down opponents that were trying to cherry pick some points. Slowbro and I continued to work together, knocking out Cinderace, but we barely missed the mark with Clefable. The Bizarro Glaceon had successfully snuck into our scoring territory, adding 92 points to their total. Our Pikachu scored 12 points twice, and Espeon secured 50 alongside them. Things looked dire though when their Clefable scored 100, but Slowbro comes in clutch with the 100 as well! With 1 minute left and me revived, the announcer proclaims we're in the lead, so I shift my Glaceon to defense mode. All we had to do was defend our home base to stop any score attempts from our foes while Espeon was still scoring on the other side. Clefable was able to pull off one in the end, however, so did Espeon, resulting in our victory. 12 KOs? Glaceon, you're a monster! Glaceon's quest had come to an end, and now it was Umbreon's turn. The John Stockton of the Eeveelutions. I needed to make 30 assists and participate in 8 quick battles. Back to the Eevee Appealorama I go. Umbreon is the only Eevee that fills the defender role, which means it prioritizes taking the beating so allies can safely pile on the damage. Since it was recently released, I'll briefly show off all of its moves before focusing on my favorite build. There's the support move Wish that reduces damage an ally will receive for 2 seconds, then gets some healing.
Thank you!
Second move is Mean Look. And well, it's pretty mean. It surrounds the enemy with a black zone that they can't leave for 3 seconds. Sorry, little fella. Nonetheless, I prefer to be a supportive teammate the tanky and powerful way using the following attacks. Snarl and Foul Play. The former shouts at opposing Pokemon, weakening their attacks, and ends with a stun. Then I smack them around with Foul Play, which I can use to shove them away from my allies. Top it off with a Unite move that steals their shields, and it's game over for them with not a single casualty on our end. Most of the battles, either I or one of my teammates were able to last hit the G-Max Eevee, which felt like an auto-win condition. Yet, when the enemy got the Eevee, I was still able to win that match, because we kept applying pressure, not allowing them to score for free. That would normally be a wrap for Umbreon. On the other hand, though, I wanted to try a ranked game with the Dark Knight. I was handling top lane solo, because my partner Buzzwole had other plans at the enemy base. Thankfully, Frogadier would occasionally visit from the jungle to help take out Glaceon. Well, look who decided to show up. A little late, Buzzwole. I was handling the top on my own just fine, but our bottom was struggling, having already lost a goal zone. Then all of a sudden, the opposing cavalry arrived. First, there were 3 of them. Then there were 4. Sorry, Buzzwole, you're on your own. Greninja and I held the line, but it was tough. That Lapras was insanely tanky, and the Sylveon and Glaceon were pounding on me from a distance, so I had to retreat, barely making it out of there alive. All right, team, I'm back. Where do you need me? Ow! Greninja, I'll take in the attacks. Finish him! Get the Lapras next. It survived last time, but this time I'll slow down its self-healing with my Snarl stuns while you all bombard it. No Wigglytuff, the Regieleki is ours. Stay away! On the south side, one of the 3 original Regis will spawn, and upon defeat, it will provide the entire team with a buff and experience. Very foolish of the other team not to challenge us for it. The next team fight happens center map, and oh, here we go again. Holy crap, I am taking a ton of damage, which is a good thing, all things considered, but I'm head north to escape while Greninja cleans house. The next brawl was a foolish one on my part. I got overconfident, storming their defenses with another Regieleki with only Glaceon as my damage carry in the back. Umbreon is such a beast though, surviving as long as it does. It all came down to the final battle with Rayquaza. What the heck are we even doing? Admittedly, our team coordination was not the best this match. I hurried to attempt to save Buzzwole, but I was too late. The rest of us had all gathered in the middle, so at least we had each other. Then the fight that mattered most began. I rushed into the thick of it, snarling and foul-playing whoever was nearby in hopes that my teammates would hail damage from afar. Would my sacrifice be in vain? We only took out the Glaceon. Oh, Buzzwole and Greninja are pushing them away from Rayquaza. The announcer informed us that we were in the lead, so we didn't need to take out Rayquaza ourselves. Rather, we needed to make sure our opponents weren't able to slay the dragon. 3 of our foes were slain, which left 2 remaining. Glaceon and I chased them down in hopes that we could distract them enough for the others to defeat Rayquaza. I was able to to bully them enough for Glaceon to land the fatal blow on Wigglytuff. Then the green legendary went down. That's GG. Honestly, Umbreon is one of my favorite new mons to use. He's gonna have to take a seat from the action though, because as I'm recording this, Leafeon just released. I have no experience whatsoever with this mon, but thankfully, I only need to participate in ranked matches. I'm gonna try a couple games out in standard first though to get a feel for its moveset. Starting with Razor Leaf, the verdant Pokemon launches 5 sharp leaves, then retracts them for even more damage. Next is a dash attack, called Aerial Ace. It's fitting because Leafeon is the only evolution defined as a speedster, but there's nothing aerial about it. The third move is Solar Blade, and when this thing is powered up, man, the damage is incredible. Heck, you don't even have to charge it for it to be useful. Look at me pushing into their goal zone. No amount of healing or shield can protect them from this. And when Leafeon's chlorophyll gauge is maxed out, Solar Blade strikes at max power instantly. Then there's Leaf Blade, which seems to be a better aerial ace because it also charges the chlorophyll gauge. Now I kid you not, Leafeon's Unite move is called the two-step. After those 2 practice games, it was time to take Leafeon to ranked mode. I did okay. Pulled off a few good Solar Blades, but I choked in the final fight.
Oh, I missed!
They took Rayquaza and won the game. I proceeded to the next ranked match, where I was informed that another trainer had already selected Leafeon. This happened again and again and again and again. And I lost again and again and again and again. Now, I'm not complaining. Leafeon was released this very day, so of course others are gonna try to snag the grass evolution, and terrible losing streaks happen to the best of us. Since I've reached the quota of ranked battles, I just need to play as Leafeon to complete the challenge. So back to standard I went, where I had much better luck choosing Leafeon. Now I was out of practice using Solar Blade, which only increased my losing streak. Sometimes I was fire, but I think I was just getting lucky. For my last battle, I decided to swap my primary attack to Razor Leaf, hoping the simplicity would bring me victory, and for the most part it was. I would jump into the fray with Leaf Blade, then throw out my Razor Leaves and call them back in. I didn't have to worry about my chlorophyll gauge like I had to with Solar Blade.
Touch grass.
In fact, I was dominating. Until I build up more playtime with this mon, I'm sticking with Razor Leaf. It is an unranked battle, so I won't give myself too much credit. In the end, the match was won. I secured 18 KOs, and Leafeon's challenge board was finished. However, the remaining stage doesn't unlock until another week, and the Pokemon Company wants me to release this video now. So I went ahead and made an alt account to unlock Espeon's missions. They mainly consisted of ranked battles, which means Espeon's gonna slay a lot of noobs in beginner rank. Espeon is a killing machine with Psyshock and Psybeam. Simply aim at the enemy with both attacks, then bam bam, they no longer exist. 15 KOs. Nice. And that's how I 100%ed Pokemon Unite's Eevee Festival Challenge. If you'd like to support the channel for free, remember to go download Pokemon Unite using my link. I really do love this game, and it would mean the world to me if you could support the channel and help me possibly work with them again. Don't forget to add me as a friend. Least you can do is like the video and subscribe. Also, shout out to my $5 YouTube members. You all have a good one. Thanks.